Three-Peat Sports. We have a special episode today. It's about Dwight Howard. The Dwight Howard trade went through this morning.
LA.
Rumors were yesterday saying that it was going to happen. It was official today. The ink was signed. Everything.
Yep.
Pretty good. Great day for the Laker community.
Great day.
Here in LA, it's buzzing.
Oh,
Twitter's buzzing.
Man, Twitter's blowing up. Facebook's going crazy.
Hashtag.
Hashtags. Oh my God, it's gonna be a huge year. Instagram's blowing up with Dwight Howard and Laker jerseys.
Yes.
It's LA is. It's electric right now.
So we're just gonna give you a quick analysis of what we think and how. You know, how he's going to fit into the fantasy and the offensive, defensive purposes, and how we're going to analyze this. So we'll get into it right now.
First of all, though, let's just talk about the overall trade. It was a 4-team trade. Yeah. The initial trades way back when, they were like just 1-1, Orlando and LA. Those couldn't happen. So got more teams involved. Ended up being 4 teams. The other teams were Philly and Denver. It's sending Bynum to Philly. Dwight's obviously coming here. The Magic are getting... Al Harrington and Aaron Aflalo from Denver, and then Denver is getting Andre Iguodala from Philly, and it was rumored yesterday, and it came through today, and that's basically it. So how do you guys think Dwight's gonna fit into the Lakers, replacing Andrew Bynum?
Well, I said it before. I said it in episode 4. You guys can go check that out. I made the prediction.
click right here, check episode 4.
Yeah, and I made the prediction. I said it was right. It was a great fit. Andrew Bynum's out. I'm happy. I think Andrew Bynum's not as good as Dwight Howard, so I think Andrew Bynum going to 76ers will be good for his career. He'll be able to be the standout guy on that team, as he wasn't here in the Lakers because there's other big men there.
Yeah, Kobe
Bryant, Powell. So now Dwight Howard getting here in LA, it's going to be great for the team. It's going to be great. They can make a finals run. Finally, we can have that strong team, that all-star lineup. Everyone on the team has been to the all-star game at least once in their career. Meta World Peace, Steve Nash, all of it. It's great, dude. This is going to be a good year for the Lakers.
Definitely. As you know, I'm the X's and O's guy, and he's definitely going to fit into this Lakers system. They are going to be running the Princeton offense this year, which many of you guys know is basically pick and roll, find the cutter type of deal.
Point guards play a big position.
The guards, not just point guard, but the guards themselves.
So, which we finally have 2 great ones, and obviously Kobe and now Nash.
Yeah, and he's going to fit perfectly into that system because he will be able to set those screens, and not only can he score from the paint, but he's fast. Yeah, I heard he's a big guy, but he's fast. So he's able to set those screens. He'll also be able to be a great cutter and open the seams for Kobe and Steve Nash to make those passes and to run that Princeton offense. They're definitely finals worthy, and they're definitely championship worthy now with Dwight Howard in the system. And I think they're gonna have a great year.
Yeah, I agree with everything he said on the offensive end, and I'm even more excited for what he brings on the defensive end. As Robert pointed out in episode 4, he's a 3-time defensive player of the year. That's huge. Lakers have never had that big of a defensive presence at center since Shaq. And last time we had Shaq, that was the 3P Sports. But and I think just the addition of him and then everything the Lakers have done in the offseason, also with Antoine Jamison and Steve Nash, these are all guys who are perennial all-stars who have never won in the big time. They've never won championships. They don't have rings. And I think that's going to renew their hunger. I think that's why the Heat won last year. It's a bunch of guys, except for Wade, but with Chris Bosh and LeBron, their desire was so big because they had been in the big time, but they had never won. And they finally got that. And I think... the past 2 years, I mean, it was the same team from 2009 2010. The Lakers had won. They were satisfied. But this is going to renew that fire. I think they're going to get right back to it with Dwight Howard, who hasn't won, Steve Nash, who's old, and he's still a baller, and he hasn't won. So he really wants it. It's going to make Kobe really want it even more. Go for that 6th round. Yeah, that's right. Ty Jordan, and I think it's going to be a good year.
It's going to be a great year, definitely. Fantasy perspective, now with Dwight Howard in the Lakers, running the Princeton offense, he's not going to have the same offensive numbers because the Princeton offense is relying on a lot of guards and a lot of interior scoring by the guards. But even with that set aside, where do you see him drafting in your fantasy league?
Well, he's a for sure first-round pick, no matter what. He's Dwight Howard. Yeah. I mean, like that's like saying you won't take LeBron or Carmelo. I mean, he's a first-round for sure pick. He's going to do really good. There's going to be a lot more assists than usual, I think. There's going to be a lot more his blocks are going to be amazing, just like they always are. His rebounds are going to be amazing, just like they always are. The points probably won't be his average of 14 a game or whatever. Yeah. I don't know the exact stats, but it's not going to be that. It might be a little less, but it's still going to be great fantasy value, fantasy points this year. It's going to be great.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely think as far as fantasy goes, it might be less than the past few years, but if you want to know why, that's because he was the only thing Orlando had. He was the center of the universe there, but now he's going to be playing with other superstars, as we mentioned before, with Kobe Powell, Steve Nash, and so he's going to be passing the ball more, but he's going to also get it more because he has a great point guard in Steve Nash who's going to set pick and rolls for him to drive into the paint, get into the lane, slam it down, and get some points.
Definitely. Especially, back to that Princeton offense, that's what it's about. Yeah. Getting it into the paint and passing it to the cutter,
which has been the Lakers' problem the past couple years.
They never had that point guard to get him into the paint that could run the pick and roll offense like Steve Nash can, and that's what Mike Brown is going to focus on this year is running that Princeton offense and running that pick and roll, so the Lakers can have a dominant offense once again like they have with the triangle.
And also saving his job.
Oh, saving his job because
if he has all those players and he doesn't make it to the finals
or win a championship, because the reason he didn't win it with Cleveland is because he only had LeBron.
Yeah. But now he has a setup lineup and he's ready.
He's stacked.
And if he can't do it as a coach, there's something wrong.
And with that, guys, time to close out the show.
Yeah, all right.
Well, that sums it up.
This is our input on the Dwight Howard trade and how it affected the Lakers, how it affected any other team, good or bad, and most of it's good for almost everyone. So,
yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's basically it. So with 3P Sports, we're closing out. And click the football to subscribe. Click this helmet to watch our last video, and click the Chargers helmet to view the video before that. And make sure to leave a comment on your opinion on the trade and ask any questions. We'll answer it in another video, regarding anything that you guys have to say. So
be sure to leave your opinions on Facebook and Twitter. Facebook.com/3PSports and Twitter @official3PS.
That's right.
And thank you guys for watching.
See you.
See you next time.